Another day, another story. The Enigma of the Ancient Guardian, the Bigfoot Chronicles. Welcome to Tavo Eminent Channel. Chapter 1, Mysterious Beginnings. In the dense, untouched forests of the Pacific Northwest, a legend had persisted for centuries. Native American tribes told stories of a mysterious, elusive creature known as Sasquatch, while modern-day explorers and hikers referred to it as Bigfoot. These tales of an enormous, humanoid being with shaggy hair and enormous footprints had intrigued and mystified people for generations. Dr. Emily Turner, a brilliant anthropologist and cryptozoologist, had dedicated her life to studying mythical creatures. She had heard countless stories of Bigfoot, and she was determined to uncover the truth behind the legend. Her journey began when she received a mysterious letter from an anonymous source, claiming to have discovered a hidden cave deep within the heart of the wilderness. Chapter 2, The Expedition. With the promise of unrivaled adventure and the chance to solve one of the world's greatest mysteries, Emily assembled a team of experts. Among them were Jack, a seasoned wilderness guide, and Maria, an expert in Native American folklore. Together, they embarked on an expedition into the rugged wilderness, their goal to locate the cave and uncover any evidence of the elusive Bigfoot. The journey was fraught with challenges, treacherous terrain, unpredictable weather, and the constant feeling of being watched. Yet, they persevered, following clues and stories passed down through generations. As they ventured deeper into the wilderness, they discovered increasingly convincing signs of Bigfoot's existence, giant footprints, strange sounds in the night, and even the occasional fleeting glimpse of a massive, shaggy figure. Chapter 3, The Discovery. After weeks of exploration, they stumbled upon the cave described in the mysterious letter. It was a hidden, sacred place, adorned with ancient symbols and carvings. Deep within the cave, they found a remarkable sight, a large, ornate chamber filled with artifacts, bones, and carvings that seemed to depict the life of the enigmatic Bigfoot. As they meticulously examined the artifacts, Emily and her team began to piece together the story of Bigfoot's existence. They believed that Bigfoot was not just a creature but a guardian of the wilderness, a being with a deep connection to nature and the land. The legends of Bigfoot were not just tales but a record of a species that had lived alongside humans for centuries, hidden from view. Chapter 4, The Revelation. As Emily and her team continued their research, they made an astonishing discovery. Bigfoot wasn't just a legend, it was a species of hominid, a distant relative of humans that had managed to survive in isolation for centuries. Through DNA analysis and the examination of ancient skeletal remains, they confirmed the existence of a new species. Their findings sent shockwaves through the scientific community and the world. People were both fascinated and concerned about the existence of this hidden species. Conservation efforts were immediately launched to protect Bigfoot's habitat and ensure its survival. Chapter 5, The Legacy. In the years that followed, Emily and her team continued their research on Bigfoot, working closely with indigenous tribes to respect and protect this mysterious creature. The legend of Bigfoot had transformed from a mythical tale into a symbol of the importance of preserving our planet's wild places and the creatures that call them home. The discovery of Bigfoot served as a reminder of the vast mysteries that still exist in our world, waiting to be uncovered. It also underscored the importance of respecting and protecting the natural world and the creatures that inhabit it. As Emily and her team continued their work, they knew that the story of Bigfoot was far from over. It was a story of mystery, discovery, and the enduring power of the wild places that still exist in our world, waiting to be explored and understood. Chapter 6, The Encounter. As Emily and her team delved deeper into their research on Bigfoot, they received a tip from a local hunter who claimed to have had a recent encounter with the elusive creature. Intrigued, they decided to investigate. They met with the hunter, a weathered man named Tom, who described in detail his encounter with a Bigfoot while deep in the woods. Tom's account was chilling and convincing, and he agreed to guide the team to the location of his encounter. Deep in the wilderness, Emily, Jack, Maria, and Tom camped for several nights, setting up motion-activated cameras and recording equipment. Tensions ran high as they waited in the darkness, unsure of what they might encounter. One fateful night, their cameras captured something incredible, a towering, hairy figure moving through the forest. The team watched in awe as the creature approached their campsite, its massive form illuminated by the moonlight. Chapter 7, A Close Encounter. The team's heartbeats quickened as the creature drew closer. Emily, gripping her camera tightly, couldn't believe her eyes. This was it, the first documented, up-close encounter with Bigfoot. The creature seemed curious, rather than threatening, as it cautiously approached the camp. It appeared to be a mature male, its shaggy hair covering its body like a thick, dark cloak. Its eyes held an intelligence that took Emily's breath away. Maria, who had a deep respect for Native American folklore, cautiously stepped forward and began to speak softly in the ancient language of one of the local tribes. To their astonishment, the creature seemed to respond, making low, rumbling sounds that resembled a form of communication. Over the next few days, the team observed and documented the creature's behavior from a safe distance. They witnessed it foraging for food, creating rudimentary tools, and even tending to what appeared to be a family unit of Bigfoot. Chapter 8: A Controversial Revelation. The team's groundbreaking discovery sparked worldwide interest, but it also stirred controversy. Skeptics questioned the authenticity of the footage, while conservationists and indigenous groups argued for the protection of Bigfoot's habitat. A scientific debate ensued, with experts from various fields joining the discussion. Some believed that Bigfoot could offer valuable insights into the evolution of hominids, while others were concerned about the potential for exploitation and habitat destruction. In the midst of this controversy, Emily and her team continued their research, working closely with indigenous communities to ensure that the mysterious creatures were respected and protected. They hoped to establish a sanctuary for Bigfoot, a place where they could thrive without human interference. Chapter 9: The Sanctuary. With the support of conservation organizations and indigenous leaders, Emily's dream became a reality. A vast wilderness sanctuary was established to protect Bigfoot and its habitat. The sanctuary became a place of research, education, and conservation, drawing scientists, nature enthusiasts, and curious visitors from around the world. Emily and her team continued their work within the sanctuary, learning more about Bigfoot's behavior, social structure, and ecology. They shared their findings with the world, deepening our understanding of this enigmatic species. Chapter 10: A New Era. The discovery of Bigfoot ushered in a new era of exploration and conservation. It reminded humanity of the mysteries that still existed in the natural world and the importance of preserving those mysteries for future generations. Emily's life's work had culminated in the protection of an ancient and elusive species, but the story of Bigfoot was far from over. It continued to captivate the imaginations of people worldwide, inspiring them to explore the unknown and protect the wild places that harbored such incredible secrets. And so, the legend of Bigfoot lived on, not as a myth, but as a testament to the enduring wonder of our planet and the creatures that inhabit it. Chapter 11: The Search for Answers. While the existence of Bigfoot was no longer a myth, many questions remained unanswered. Emily and her team were determined to delve deeper into the mysteries surrounding these elusive creatures. One of the most pressing questions was about their origins. Where did Bigfoot come from, and how had they managed to remain hidden for so long? Emily and her team embarked on an expedition to uncover the ancient roots of Bigfoot's lineage. Their journey took them to remote regions around the world, from the dense jungles of Southeast Asia to the rugged mountains of the Himalayas. They discovered that similar creatures to Bigfoot were part of the folklore of many cultures, each with their own unique names and legends. Chapter 12: The Global Connection. As they delved deeper into their research, Emily and her team began to realize that Bigfoot was not an isolated species but part of a global phenomenon. These creatures existed on nearly every continent, albeit under different names and with varying descriptions. They hypothesized that these creatures were ancient relatives of humanity, surviving in remote and untouched regions for millennia. The discovery opened up a new field of study, cryptoanthropology, aimed at understanding the relationship between these elusive beings and early human ancestors. Chapter 13: The Guardians of the Wild. Emily and her team also uncovered evidence suggesting that Bigfoot played a unique role in the ecosystems they inhabited. They appeared to be guardians of the wilderness, preserving the delicate balance of nature. Through careful observation and research, they found that Bigfoot would intervene to protect other animals from threats like poachers and habitat destruction. Their actions included rearranging traps, creating diversionary paths, and even guiding lost animals to safety. This newfound understanding of Bigfoot as ecological stewards garnered support from environmentalists and conservationists worldwide. Efforts were made to protect Bigfoot habitats, recognizing the vital role these creatures played in preserving biodiversity. Chapter 14: Bridging the Gap. As years passed, Bigfoot became a symbol of unity between science, folklore, and indigenous knowledge. Collaborative efforts between scientists, indigenous communities, and enthusiasts led to greater respect for the natural world and a deeper appreciation of cultural diversity. Emily's work earned her recognition and accolades from both the scientific community and indigenous leaders. She continued to advocate for the protection of Bigfoot and their habitats while fostering dialogue and understanding between different cultures. Chapter 15: The Ongoing Adventure. The story of Bigfoot was no longer just about discovering an unknown species, it had evolved into a worldwide movement to explore the unknown, protect the wilderness, and respect the wisdom of indigenous peoples. The legacy of Bigfoot lived on through ongoing research, ecotourism, and education initiatives. Humanity had learned that there was still so much to explore and understand about our planet, and Bigfoot had become a symbol of the enduring mysteries of the natural world. And so, the adventure continued, with Emily and her team, along with countless others, exploring the uncharted territories of our world, seeking to uncover the secrets that still lay hidden in the depths of the wilderness. The legend of Bigfoot had become a beacon of curiosity and conservation, reminding us of the beauty and wonder of the earth and the importance of protecting it for generations to come. Thanks for watching. Request you to subscribe the channel.